'cause we're differently abled.
The reason behind increasing cases of preterm birth.
Preterm birth we define as any birth before 37 weeks of gestation.
Who is at a risk of developing these complications?
People with poor economic status tend to be more vulnerable to have those.
I'm just trying to understand whether preterm babies can be helped.
Find every center has the age at which they're going to be able to salvage the babies.
Speaking fluently.
Do you have a news story to share with KBC? Get in touch swiftly on email newsroom@kbc.co.ke, call 0723 892 654 or 0734 780 124.
It's exactly 1 p.m. East African time on this 14th day of November 2021. Good afternoon. This is KBC Lunchtime News. Glad you could make time. Hope you're having a blessed day. It's time to check what is happening in the country and the surrounding. My name is Njue, and Byron Abuli will be our sign language interpreter for this live newscast. Remember, you can be part of the conversation via all our social media platforms. Straight to the news. ANC party leader Musalia Mudavadi is this afternoon attending a church service at the Friends International Center Quakers Church along Gong Road. ANC party leader has maintained that no Kenyan should be coerced to support any candidate, but democracy must prevail and let the people decide on the ballot who should be the leader come 2022. He is planning to roll out countrywide campaigns to bolster his presidential bid as the ANC party prepares to hold its national delegate conference early next year. The ANC party leader is accompanied by Treasury CAS Eric Wafuko and Lugari MP Ayub Savula, among other party officials. And to some more politics, KANU chairman Gideon Moi now says One Kenya Alliance, OKA, will reduce taxation by half when it forms the next government. Speaking in Yala Game Sub-County, Siaya County, Moi said the alliance is committed to ensuring a robust economic growth once it ascends to power.
The government has issued a stern warning to politicians engaging criminal gangs to cause chaos in political gatherings. Interior Principal Secretary Karanja Kibichu says the government has stepped up surveillance and will crack down on individuals found culpable of causing trouble.
Msimu wa siasa inakuja na polisi mko hapa, County Commissioner mko hapa, Kirinyaga kusikue na hiyo group, vunja group.
On the issue of unrest in schools, Kibicho directed administrators to open up communication channels with teachers, school management and students.
Apologies for that mix-up of that clip. Will be definitely a little bit later on. We'll be bringing you that story on on Gideon Moi and, of course, the wrap of the political activities over the weekend. And I'm told by my director it is ready, so let me take it again, where KANU chairman Gideon Moi says One Kenya Alliance, OKA, will reduce taxation by half if it forms the next government. Speaking in Nyala, Game Sub-County, Siaya County, Moi said the alliance is committed to ensuring a robust economic growth once it ascends to power. Attended the funeral of the late Sophia Andago Onyango in Nyala, Game Sub-County, Siaya County, said OKA has plans to ensure high economic growth that will entail a 24-hour economy.
Tumesema ushuru tutakata ikwe nusu ambao watu wanalipa. Tumesema mambo ya 24-hour economy tunataka in 3 shifts.
The late Sophia Andago Onyango was the mother to long-time Gideon Moi aide John Ojera. Elsewhere, political animosity was witnessed during the burial of former Lugari Branch NAT Secretary General Joseph Mahanu between Kakamega Governor Wycliffe Oparanya and Senator Cleophas Malala regarding the Kakamega gubernatorial contest. Malala, drumming up support for ANC leader Musalia Mudavadi, claimed Oparanya has been dividing the Western votes by supporting ODM leader Raila Odinga.
Mimi naomba Governor Oparanya, you are a very good leader. Umekuwa waziri, umekuwa mbunge, umekuwa governor. The only legacy unaweza tusaidia governor, and me I have a lot of respect for you. Wewe shikana na Musalia. Waluya tuheshimike kwanza, hata huyo Raila hata tuheshimu.
Kwenda kwa level nyingine, hiyo nimepita. Ujue hivyo. I'm now a principal in ODM. So if I'm a principal, imagine if Musalia comes, he must talk to me as a principal.
In another development, Amani National Congress National Secretary General Simon Kamau, together with party leaders from Meru County, met with students of various universities and colleges with an aim of influencing the students to join the party ahead of the 2022 general election.
Na tungetaka kujipea viongozi ambao wanatujali, wanatuheshimu, ambao wataweza kutembea safari yetu ya maisha na sisi, waangalie maslahi yetu. Tungetaka serikali ambayo kwa roho na kwa ukweli inajalia maslaha ya vijana.
In Lamu, a humanitarian and community conservation strategist has pledged to form a government that is inclusive, non-tribal and development conscious if she is elected the next Lamu County Governor. Umra Omar, the founder of Safari Doctors, urged Lamu residents to vote for her as she would prioritize infrastructure and health sectors which she says have not been adequately addressed.
2022, we are creating a government that is all inclusive, a government that is about our economy, a government ambao itatupa mbali masala ya ukabila. Lamu County, narudia, ni county tajiri sana, lakini tumemaskinishwa na tumekuwa sasa ni walala hoi. Kuna poti pale yaja, Wabajuni muko, Wakikuyu wako, Wagiriama, tuko Wasanye, Waboni, kila aina kabila, tumeishi kwa umoja kila siku.
And a section of West Pokot County leaders have criticized the formation of Kenya Union Party, KUP, terming it a tribal party. Led by Chief Administrative Secretary for Sport Simon Kachapin, the leaders say the KUP, led by West Pokot County Governor John Lonyangapuo, had no future. Now to a tragic incident that happened yesterday. 3 of 4 employees of Mvita Member of Parliament Abdul Swamad Nasir, who died in a road accident in Peketoni, Lamu County, will be laid to rest on Sunday afternoon in Mombasa. The 4 who were reportedly on their way to Lamu for a series of political rallies died after the car they were traveling in rolled following a tire burst. Prayers for Athman Mohammed Omar and Ellison Musioka will be conducted at Masjid Nur at Bondeni and before their bodies are interred at Kikowani Cemetery. At the same time, prayers for Ali Naman will be held at Masjid Kwashibu in Mwembe Tayari, where burial ceremony will be held at Sargoi Cemetery. Burial arrangements for the fourth victim, Karo Wanyua Mweni, are underway. And still at the coast, the High Court in Mombasa is tomorrow expected to deliver judgment in a case which 4 police officers are implicated in the death of a British aristocrat 9 years ago in Diani. 28-year-old Alexander Monsoon died a day after he had been arrested by officers from Diani police station at a nightclub on suspicion of smoking bhang. The case has been going on since the year 2015. Alexander's father, Lord Nicholas Monsoon, is in the country ahead of the judgment to be delivered by Justice Eric Ogola.
Justice for Alexander, my son, is very important, but it's also important for the people of Kenya, whom I've always spoken about since Alexander was killed. I hope in a kind of a sympathetic and understanding way. And on Monday we will find out what happens after the judge has given his verdict. Yes, I was 56 when my son was killed and I'm now 66. So it's occupied quite a chunk of my life. But I was dedicated to the cause and I was vowed not to stop unless death took me.
Elsewhere, Kenya is marking World Diabetes Day today amid worrying statistics that show an increasing prevalence rate that currently stands at 3.3%. This year's theme is access to diabetes care, and celebrations to mark the day come as the Ministry of Health prepares to roll out a 5-year countrywide training program for healthcare workers in diabetes prevention.
Every year, World Diabetes Day is commemorated to raise awareness about the disease and the impact on people's health. In Embu County, a section of diabetes patients opened up on their journey with the disease.
Ningehimiza wale ambao hawajaenda kupimwa hii ugonjwa wa kisukari waweze kutembelea mahospitali ambayo iko karibu ili waweze kupimwa.
During celebrations at Kairuri Health Center in Manyata constituency, the County Director of Medical Services, Stephen Kanyaru, disclosed that thanks to partnership with Medical Sans Frontiers, they have been able to decentralize screening, care and medication to the lowest level health facilities.
Tunasomesha watu mambo ya kujikinga na kupata ugonjwa wa diabetes, because kuna njia zenye mtu anaweza jikinga kupata ugonjwa wa diabetes, na wale wenye wako na ugonjwa ya diabetes pia tunawasomesha vile wanaweza ishi na huyu ugonjwa.
The sentiments were shared by MSF Non-Communicable Disease Activity Manager Purity Kajuju.
Matarajio yetu kubwa ni kuwa kaunti itaendelea kupea wagonjwa dawa ambazo zinahitajika, kwa sababu tumekuwa tukishare information pia na county assembly ndio waweze kuongezea budget ya dawa za NCDs kwa county.
At the same time, Safaricom Foundation has rallied partners from the government to invest in prevention and management of non-communicable diseases in the fight against the type 1 diabetes, with a main focus on children. Chairman Safaricom Foundation Joe Ogutu stated that they will continue to promote management of the disease to promote a healthy lifestyle.
We're working with partners such as Kenya Diabetes Management and Information Center, DMI, to organize medical camps where early screening and diagnosis as well as medical care is carried out.
In Garissa County, about 3,000 children have been screened for diabetes and 737 children have received free medication including insulin and syringes. The program has reached over 60,000 residents for all 7 sub-counties of Garissa.
And at about 14 minutes past the hour, we are taking a quick break, but we'll be right back with more news on the other side of this break, not forgetting the sports news. Keep it KBC.
Log on to the KBC website at www.kbc.co.ke to get the latest breaking news, entertainment, sports, politics, lifestyle or business trends from Kenya and around the world. Never miss new episodes from your favorite TV shows, reruns and movies. Just stream online or watch live on your YouTube channel at KBC Channel 1 TV shows. For the day's biggest stories, trustworthy news and family entertainment, log on to KBC Channel 1. Watch what you want anytime, anywhere.
We take it on at the right time.
Honorable Musalia Mudavadi.
The Honorable Mutahi Kagwe.
Chief Justice Martha Karambuko.
This is KBC, the voice of Kenya.
Asking the right questions.
I don't know how it made you feel as speaker who is presiding over a house where members can be compromised with 10,000 shillings.
We keep our guests comfortable. A mission to ensure our audience gets a complete story.
For a few hours or so, I thought this is it. My end has come.
If really we want an end of this pandemic, we must fight.
Our goal, to tell it as it is for the benefit of our viewer.
And I'm sure we will have good discussions that will make probably your viewers understand KDF better.
With 21 radio outlets.
During a live interview on KBC TV, Chief of Defense Forces General Robert Kiboshi.
Jaji mkuu kwa mara ya kwanza katika mahojiano yake ya kipekee na runinga ya KBC Channel 1.
And 2 TV stations covering over 90% of the entire country. The message always gets home. KBC, the home of on-air TV interviews.
Naomba unisaidie na 50k tu, nitakuregeshea. Please. Please.
Yako ni hayo tu. Ushajifikiria wewe maisha yako ataenda vipi?
Hebu acha kuvurugwa, ndio kivurugwa kidogo shavurugika. Nenda kaka ufikirie.
Sasa wewe hapa vile hujazoea. Utazoea wageni watakuja kila siku, watakuja kitoka, watakuja kitoka.
Yaani lisikilize tena kwa makini. Usisubutu tena kwenda hiyo place.
Remember their prophecy. Samson, chosen by the living God to be his hand of vengeance. It's his will, but it is not mine.
Who is this God who gives you such strength?
3 vows were bestowed upon me. No wine, no touching the dead, no cutting of my hair.
Are whispers of a Hebrew with great strength. It is a story for slaves, nothing more.
Welcome back to Lunchtime News. Thanks for keeping us company. Moving on, property of unknown value has been destroyed in a fire incident at the Rockfield Junior Academy located in Tena Estate, Nairobi. The Sunday mid-morning inferno engulfed a dormitory situated on one of the top floors within the school complex. The cause of the fire was not immediately established, but eyewitnesses say it may have been sparked off by an electric fault. No injuries have been reported, even as authorities work to put out the inferno and establish the real cause of the fire. Elsewhere, Anglican Church Archbishop Jackson Ole Sapit has hailed the move by the government to recall security agents following the security situation that is unfolding in the Horn of Africa. The prelate, who spoke during his last day at Katakwa Diocese, urging Kenyans and security agencies to be more vigilant following the shaky situation witnessed in the neighboring countries of Ethiopia, Somalia and South Sudan. The clergy was on a 3-day church consecration mission and meeting principal of Anglican Church-sponsored schools.
Making a lot of insecurity in that country. We know Somalia is a problem, is our border country. South Sudan is not in good shape. And we want to call upon all Kenyans to make all of us continue to be peaceable, and make Kenya the island of peace it has always been in the East Africa points. And to make sure that the influx of guns which normally get into our territory because of insecurity in other countries, we should all be vigilant, including the common mwananchi. So we want to thank the President for the measures he's taking, the recalling of all police officers and security agencies, just to be alert is a good sign, a good radiance of being prepared. So actually my message to the UN and IGAD is to ensure that they bring these warring groups together. Dialogue is the only remedy that people can be brought to the table to dialogue.
Moving on, Interior Principal Secretary Karanja Kibicho has urged Isiolo residents to rally their support behind politicians allied to President Uhuru Kenyatta. Speaking at Merti during a tour of Isiolo County, where he commissioned the construction of Merti sub-county education offices, Kibicho warned that the area risks missing out on various development projects if they fail to elect leaders who support the government. The PS also flagged off trucks of relief food to drought-stricken areas and presided over a funds drive for the construction of a dormitory at Merti Muslim Girls Secondary School that was raised down 6 months ago after an electric fault.
Tunakuja kwa ile msimu ya kusuguana. Unataka shule imalizwe? Ndio. Ndio. Unataka muanze kuongea juu ya maji hapa kwenu Merti, nimeona kumekauka kama Israel. Mnataka hiyo? Mnataka mambo ya barabara? Ndio. Mnataka mambo ya hii mifugo yenu ianze kuwa na offtake? Ndio. Sasa yule mtu anaweza fanya namna hiyo ni nani? Muumini tu. Ni lazima mchague mtu mwenye ataenda kufanya kazi na muumini. Ni kweli? Sasa sisi tuweke masikio yetu tayari. Watu wa Meriti mnanisikia? Ndio. Tuweke masikio yetu ikiwa tayari. Ile njia Uhuru Kenyatta anatuambia tuelekee, hiyo ndio? Ni kweli? Hebu nionyeshe na mkono nione.
And teachers in Laikipia County have been urged to be the agents of change among pupils and students in a move to inspire them to have entrepreneurial mindset. Speaking during a meeting with school heads from Laikipia West Sub-County, Laikipia County, Governor Ndiritu Muraidi said teachers are the best influencers, and if the education sector is well handled, young learners will be well equipped to face the world. The meeting with the teachers comes ahead of the Africa Industrialization Week, which will be held in Laikipia County from tomorrow.
As we go to teachers and the PTA to say these are your responsibilities, the beginning point is the teacher. Of course, teachers are key influencers in society. In trying to persuade Laikipians to engage in high quality or high productivity agriculture and to engage in manufacturing, teachers are a key component of that.
Residents of Nyaboma village in Waitaluk Ward, Trans Nzoia County have condemned the pathetic condition of feeder roads in the region. The irate residents who held protest decried poor workmanship by contractors who have been tasked to maintain the feeder roads in the region. The residents further faulted the area member of County Assembly, Simon Mahanu, for keeping mum over the matter that has affected transport. They have now called for urgent improvement of the condition of one of the roads, which they term a key in enabling them carry out daily activities.
Watoto kuenda shule ni shida, mama kwenda hospitali ni shida. Kutoka Big Tree inabidi tusunguke almost 10 kilometers. Na ili hali kutoka Big Tree, kutoka hapa mpaka Big Tree inachukua 3 kilometers. Imagine that cost kwa barabara. Tunaomba serikali iingilie kati.
Hakuna yenye anatusaidia. Amechenga kwake korofa. Watoto wetu wakienda na viatu wanarudi bila viatu. Mvua ikinyesha inabidi ukuje ongoje mtoto hapa, maji ipotee, na inapotea saa 5 ya usiku. Sasa tulimteua ati ajiendeleshe, hapa tuliweka nyani kwa mahindi.
Juzi mama alijifungulia hapa kwa barabara akapoteza mtoto. Hatuna mahali tunaenda na tumeshinda. Hii barabara imelimwa kutoka sijui tangu lini, imekaa tu hivyo.
In the business sector, where business enterprises in Kisii town have started sprouting up after a downturn following the COVID-19 pandemic that led to closure of many business operations. Subsequently, a new retail business outlet has been set up in the town. Guard Mart Supermarket, situated along Daraja Moja Nyamataro bypass, is the 9th after Quick Mart, following the closure of a branch of Tuskys Supermarket in the region. A director of the enterprise, Roger Moturi, explained the move was prompted by the need to take risk head-on amid closure of several businesses during the COVID-19 pandemic.
Amid the crisis of COVID-19, and we know that people have faced so many challenges because of this disease. We know so many people, so many families have lost jobs because of this crisis of COVID-19. That's why we have come up and decided to open a supermarket which is customer friendly, which is pocket friendly.
Utaona ufanisi ukiwepo mahali hapa. Jinsi maombi yameombwa. Wewe ndio utakayelinda.
And in sports, Ahmed Musa and Victor Osimhen netted a goal apiece and helped Nigeria beat Liberia 2-0 in a World Cup qualifying match that was played last night. Elsewhere, Ivory Coast beat Mozambique 3-0.
The 2022 FIFA World Cup with a win against Liberia in Tangiers today.
So the time we had for KBC Lunchtime News on this Sunday afternoon. Thank you so much for watching. Of course, we have more news in our subsequent bulletins plus our social media platform. Not forgetting our website, that is www.kbc.co.ke. My name is Ben Troy Njue, and Byron Abuli has been our sign language interpreter for this live newscast. Do have yourself a blessed Sunday afternoon.
Take a musical trip around Africa right here on KBC Channel 1. Every Sunday on Afro Vibes.
Because this is the hottest show right now.
We give you a musical cocktail from North Africa, Central Africa, West, South and East of Africa.
We are live and we are loud.
Where about it today? I want to show them my attitude today.
Your Sunday will never be the same again with
DJ D and
DJ Leo on Afro Vibes.
Your musical passport to Africa.
Allow me to enjoy myself. Allow me to enjoy myself. Allow me to enjoy myself.